Hey everyone, it's Armor Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. So just recently I made a video about the Legends Pass and whether or not it's worth purchasing, and the conclusion is it is the best value in the game if you're going to spend $20. What I didn't focus too much on is the talent, but now that I've gotten a chance to look at these two exclusive talents you get if you purchase this Legends Pass, you might really reconsider if you weren't going to buy it, because let's face it, Chieftain, not necessarily, like if for the people that buy it just for the monster, I wouldn't say he's like a $20 monster, right? But we have to take a look at these. So the first one is 7 Sins. At the start of the battle, applies 1 random torture to our enemies. So at the start of the battle, everyone is going to get some random torture. But take a look at this next thing. After being damaged by a skill, applies 1 random torture to our enemies and reduces their stamina by 50 points. So this has 6 uses. I don't think this is going to be nerfed or anything. I think this is intentional, hence the name 7 Sins. The first sin is the random torture at the start of the battle, and then if you attack the monster that has 7 sins, well, for the next 6 times, you're going to get hit with the random torture. I'm really surprised though, it's not a random torture to the enemy monster that attacked you. That would be a lot balanced, I would say, if even that. 6 uses is the most we've seen of any talent. This is pretty crazy. So my thoughts about this are, it's definitely a powerful talent. It's one of the more powerful ones we've seen. I can just imagine, like, one of my favorite defenses to do is Pangoliath, all life runes, and Mud Body. And when the enemy hurts Pangoliath, Mud Body kicks in, the quicksand damage is a lot, the damage output from Mud Body is a lot. The one thing that 7 Sins doesn't have, it doesn't deal any initial damage output, right? It's not hurting you the way Mud is, but it's applying different dots, so that could be deadly. Especially if you have a tanky Megaton monster. You know, we just have Snowgrass, so I can see players using 1 life, 2 life, even 3 life Snowgrass just for the 7 Sins damage. It doesn't even need to go on a crazy Megaton monster. It could go on Hydrorian, an artifact monster. So now every time Hydrorian gets hit, you can have 7 Sins dealing random torture against the enemy. And it's not like Hydrorian can die easily. You can give him 2 life runes. He has artifact. You can't deny him. You can't stun him. You can't freeze him. You can't apply dots against him. So he's going to be a valuable monster to put 7 Sins on. Anyone that's immune to tortures, because the longer your monster can stay alive, the better it is for you. So 7 Sins can keep kicking in and kicking in and kicking in. So the enemy's going to have to be really careful if they attack anyone. I think this is going to definitely be a go-to talent for defensive purposes. And again, on like Hydrorian, on artifact monsters, on Megaton monsters, on Taunts monsters, it's going to be valuable. In terms of countering it, you're going to need the Pain Distiller, right? Potentially Sin Eater. You're going to need monsters that give your team immune to torture or have a trait that's status caster immune to torture. Stuff like that is really going to help out. If you can obviously eliminate the monster that has 7 Sins right away, then it's not as deadly. Then there's also that component of the stamina drain. Again, for 6 uses, it's stamina drain, and I believe it's stamina drain to everyone as well. So I don't even know what that's going to be maxed out. But the good thing is there are plenty of talents and relics that can counter stamina drain. But when we're talking 6 uses, that's going to use up all of your stamina and stuff. So I would say this one is really, really powerful. Like, no ands, ifs, or buts, is one of the more powerful Doomsday talents we've seen. The other powerful Doomsday talent we're seeing this season is the one once you finish the Era Saga. And I went ahead and sold off the Chieftain that SP gave me. So watch, if I sort by nature, and if I sort here, Chieftain isn't there, and I already hatched my own. I sped him up because I wanted to make a video on this talent. So this talent is the Spear of Destiny. After damaging with a skill, deals 30,000 physical points of damage, and that goes up to 90k if you have a rank 5 monster, and applies per. I always thought the wording was weird, like applies per positive effect removal. Yeah, so basically it's a removal skill. But notice it activates twice. And the second time it applies res block, which means the enemy can't resurrect any monsters. And then it applies per again, and it has 3 uses. So even if the enemy monster has positive effect protection and evasion, you can cleanse that away. So that becomes very powerful on a monster like Teddy Bomb, who has Candy Cane hit. Like, this already cleanses. So even if it was just regular per, it would have been powerful. But it's possible now that the enemy could go, maybe they have a Megaton status caster, a Garnixel, and the enemy AI did Follow Me, which is positive effect protection and evasion Garnixel. You go, Candy Cane hit, you remove the positive effect protection, you remove the evasion, you remove Megatons, and then you're able to go and attack. So it's crazy. We have not seen a Doomsday talent like this. Like, in past videos, I was like, oh, eventually SP is going to release like a Dispelling Fist. For those of you that don't know, Dispelling Fist, let me put, we'll put any monster. Dispelling Fist, let's unequip that. Dispelling Fist, where are you? So Dispelling Fist, this is Smite. I have to wonder what's going to happen when SP releases a Smite. Is it going to be like, has 5 uses, disables trait, remove positive effects, disables trait? I don't know. Because this caught me off guard. So let's scroll up right here. Alright, Dispelling Fist. After damaging with the skill, deals light damage and removes positive effects from damaged enemies. It only has 2 uses. Okay, it only has 2 uses, and this can't bypass positive effect protection, obviously, unless you have an ET skill. If you use your ET skill to remove positive effect protection, and then do another skill to remove the main thing you're trying to get rid of. But this thing took it a step further, where it's like, hey, let's give it 3 uses. Let's remove positive effects twice. It's ridiculous. It's powerful. It is very, very powerful. This is going to open up so many possibilities, so many combos. Keep in mind, the one thing, I think the reason SP did this, who was I using? I think it was Slumster. I think the reason SP did this, I've been mentioning it in a lot of my videos, the Denier meta is kind of dead, because in order for Denier meta to work, you need someone to go first, and that monster needs to be able to cleanse, right? Typically, if it's a status caster, Megatons, you need to be able to cleanse, and then your Denier can go next in the turn order and deny. So for example, when I would do my showcase videos, I would put Xiaolong, because Xiaolong can do Ignorance is Bliss, Run Smite to trade disable, and then I would be able to use my Denier, right, my Silkara, or my Zyron the Great, and they go next and they do their deny skill. But that only works if a monster has cleansing. Now that SP has introduced this right here, Spear of Destiny, well, anyone can have cleansing. It doesn't matter. You can put your fastest Doomsday monster, use any skill, now they have cleansing. And then so now you run a 3-speed, your fastest Doomsday monster, 3-speed, they cleanse status caster Megatons, and then you can have a Denier go next in the turn order, and they can deny. So like, I think this even makes Teddy Bomb even more powerful, because I can 3-speed Teddy Bomb. I mean, he already had access to his Candy Cane hit. That's what makes him special. Dodge area, Candy Cane hit, like, he's phenomenal. He can deny already. So now you can run an attacker, but I mean, yeah. So you can definitely utilize deniers more and more, like, it's crazy. But let's go ahead and do some battles. Let's showcase this beautiful little talent. It is very powerful. I want to hear your guys' opinions. What do you guys think about 7 Sins and about Spear of Destiny? Because I think they are quite powerful. Quite powerful. Corrupted Dragon. Oh, trait disable. Alright, I don't even know what that was. Alright, looks like I'm going next in the turn order. Candy Cane hit. Get rid of status caster Megatons. Alright, so now the cool thing is, cool or bad thing, any future monster that SP releases that has an ET skill and is a Doomsday monster is going to be able to run Destiny like that. You know, get rid of status caster Megaton, do something else, and then again, Denier can follow up. We're going to do random tortures to everyone. Let's see what we land. Ha, so much tortures. Imagine instead of Pangoliath, it was someone running 7 Sins. All the tortures on the enemy would be insane. It would be insane. Here is Follow Me, by the way. Removes negative effects, applies evasion and positive fire protection to one ally. My goodness. Yeah, but just imagine. Oh, look, forgotten. How weak. Haha. Alright, you're dead. And you're dead. Yeah, just wait for it, guys. Wait for people to actually have 7 Sins. I imagine some people bought the exclusive pass and will probably have it already. But I think that's going to be one of the higher relics we see in usage, especially also in PvP. Alright, let's see. We're taking on some Xiaolong, some Lord Nebotuses. He's immune to torture. So, the more and more talents and the more and more monsters that are released that rely on tortures, the more and more powerful Lord Inheritor gets with his immune to torture trait. Alright, I think here we can do, what should we do? Should I Candy Cane? That won't work. Let me think. Deals low, removes positive effects. Deals heavy nature, removes positive effects, applies mega stun and stun to everyone. This removes positive effects first and then stun, so we're gonna go for it. Boom. Success. Alright, so we were able to mega stun him. Let's cleanse all the negative effects. You have too much, that's double removal. Let's put up some protection. Alright, explosive gifts. Look at that gorgeous damage output. We are going to Candy Cane hit, kill him, get an extra turn. Alright. And then we're going to do an AoE and kill 2 of them. Alright. Again, he's immune to dot, so no biggie. Alright, look who's back. Alright, Ignorance is Bliss. Not a problem. Alright, now it's 3v1. What will you do? Package Bomb in case we stun you again. I like Dragon City. Aw, man, Nanovirus blocked. Let's try to keep stunning you. Spinball Dash. I actually do run that. I have 2 chances to stun. Thanks to that. We'll set up a shield. Alright, Candy Cane hits. About his armor. Supreme Fun. Oh, look at all that's done. Take a juice for some stamina regen. Look who killed Lord Inheritor. Pangoliath did. That is amazing. Yeah, but I really want to hear you guys' comments. What do you guys think about these two Doomsday talents? I feel like SP just started the year off really strong and surprising because so far, like, nothing's been too crazy, right? Like, honestly, the free-to-play ones, like Burnt Blood, that's pretty awesome. It reminds me of when SP released Burning Hands, and it's like, hey, regardless of your level, it's a die. It's percentage damage. I mean, Purgatory is actually pretty good. I love using that one. It helps me in Rank Up Survival Dungeon. But these two are, like, out of left field. I swear. They're too much. God, I love ET skills. Alright, we will do Explosive Gifts. Look. Here's a good example of Viziel can res. Let's see if he survives. He's probably not going to survive. He could have res, but regardless, I gave myself res block. So there's definitely situations in which that comes in handy. Take a juice. Yeah, I can't wait to get 7 sins, and then I'll start using Snowgross. Luckily, I have mine at rank 4, and then we can see that in its ability. But the cool thing about Snowgross is, even if you don't have a high ranking one, it doesn't matter. It does random dots to the enemy. So basically, a rank 1 Snowgross. Sorry, not a rank 1 Snowgross. A rank 1 or rank 1 7 cents is basically the same as a rank 5. The only difference is that stamina removal aspect, which obviously the higher rank the better because you want to drain more stamina. But again, lots of ways to recover. But yeah, we'll do this last attack and then I want to hear your guys' thoughts. What do you guys think about these two new talents? What do you think about them? So again, if there was any hesitation for buying this Golden Legends Pass, maybe this will change your mind. Let's see, what do I want to do? I could do an AoE, and then, oh wait, you are Anticipation. So the question is, who's a bigger threat? Who is a bigger threat? Let's Candy Cane hit on Slumster. I get an extra turn, Poseidonia gets an extra turn, so they basically both lose evasion, and then I get to hurt them both. Alright, Snitch, brand new. Ooh, I might have to kill Poseidonia. Alright, let's see. Well, you survive, unfortunately. I like Dragon City. Supreme Fun, I can stun. You're immune to control. Bio die. Alright, so we are gonna stun Poseidonia and kill what's his face? Slumster. Alright, take a juice. Do I need to the sewer? Rotten bananas. No go. Mud. You already got stunned, so now we're just gonna do that mirror damage. Explosive Gifts. I like Dragon City. Let's just do Explosive Gifts for some damage. Got rid of their healing, their life regen. Amulet, Olive of the Sea, negate healing. I'll do Follow Me this next time around. Snitch, Mud, oh, you're dead. Follow Me. Ooh, that was a trade disable. I could have trade disabled. Candy Cane hit just for a little bit of damage. I like Dragon City. Let's see what we land. We landed a stun. Recharge. Amulet. Oh, enjoy the fireworks. That is also a trade disable. Trade disable, time stop. And look who killed Fruit Taster. Good old Chinchilla Slumster boy. Alright, guys. With that being said, that is going to be it for this video. Once again, this is a video on the two new talents, so I want to hear your thoughts about them in the comments below. Thank you very much, and remember to subscribe.